Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Good morning. This is the Wednesday morning edition of the Morning Digest, and we are so great to have you. We are so pleased to be part of your life this morning, and we want to just let you know that we appreciate every moment you spend watching, just taking time to watch and to be with us online. We appreciate you. But today is another day, so we thank God for it. And as we do that, you know the drill. A link is already out on our socials, and if you've not been following Elevate Television on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, and all these platforms, please do so that you can get the prompts early on time. So I want to give you the opportunity right now. The link is already out. As I do mine, as I send out mine, please do send yours. Make sure that you are able to forward it to somebody today. Just do that. Let's do that. Every one of us. Let me do mine. Mine is already done. One. There you go. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing something different. There you go. Did I get? Yeah, I have YouTube and I have Facebook, and I'm sending it. Please do this to all your friends and your groups, and then we shall be able to get into what we're getting into today, and be a blessing. All right, our guest is in the house today, and we are pleased to have our guest here today. But we'll be talking about cars. Wow, cars, wheels and deals, and we need to find out what is the best deal in town. How do you get the best deal in town? Where do you get it? Because everybody is looking for the new deal in town. But listen to me, the guys with the deals are in the house, and I want to introduce to you one of those beautiful guys. I mean, did you know that owning a car is an amazing achievement, yet it could be one of the most painful moments of your life? But today we are going to avoid the pain as we talk to one of the best dealers in town. He is here with us. Let me ask you to introduce yourself. Welcome. This is Elevate.
All right.
Look at our camera. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Julius Mayu. You can call me the captain, the CAR captain, the lead captain.
Captain.
Yes, the best deal that you want. We stopped selling cars. We are helping you to get the best deals in town, as you have heard. And so, as you have heard, we are going to take you to diverse ways of owning a car, being a car owner, and making it simple for you so that you can also go home happy and smiling, making your dream come true, because we are the lead captains. Thank you.
Let me throw the first one.
Yeah.
Have you ever met someone crying because they got the wrong deal?
Yeah, of course. I think actually my last agreement that I've signed, I was with a person who was very bitter. Yeah, the deal just went sour.
Oh my.
Yeah, and they had been sold a car, paid actually in cash, not actually any bank. They went, withdrew the money, they gave the person, they were given the car, the car was transferred to them, but it was not transferred actually, they were just given the logbook. Only a few days later to just realize that they were duped. Jeez. So sometimes it can go sour. That's why I said we don't just sell. We are now helping you get a good deal.
It's amazing the way people have gone through, and amazing. I normally ask people, how did you get into what you do?
Of course, passion.
When you were growing up, we all wanted to be pilots, man.
Yeah. We all have dreams. I would not say that cars were not part of my dream, but my family, actually my brothers, all my brothers are mechanics.
Oh.
Quite interesting. They are all mechanics. Of course, they would also want me to be a mechanic, but I'm not one. Of course, I have interest. I have diverse interest on the cars. I actually have the know-how on the mechanics, on the mechanics of a car. And so I think in the process of interacting with them, in the process of getting, you know, to go to garages, most of my childhood, I think that has grown an interest in me also to now start selling cars and give the best deals that I can.
Amazing.
Yes.
So you chose to tell your brothers you will not be a mechanic.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I mean, but anyway, at least you have a deal. You can go to the same garage.
Yes, yes.
And tell me how long you've been dealing with cars.
I think I've dealt with cars now for like 7 years. Yeah, and counting. Yeah.
When you talk about 7 years, you just got in and started selling cars, or how did you know, we always have tunaitanga ile the first game.
Yes.
How you just found yourself, or either you got the first deal. How was yours first?
I think my first deal was actually not importation. It was just as a salesperson. I would go secure a deal for someone. Someone needs a good car. I'm here for you. Yeah. I'm that person who believes in, I'm a go-getter.
I mean, okay, hiyo ni sisi tutakwambia. Hiyo ni sisi tutakwambia, sio wewe utatuambia hiyo.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, hapa Kenya tunasemanga hiyo mimi naweza kufanya.
Yes.
You know, unaweza uza liver ya ndovu, hiyo mimi niko nayo.
Yeah, that's
so was it how you got in?
Yeah, I would say that like most people would actually inquire from me. I have been doing business, I think, since campus, and so in the course of the business,
so
I think cars is one of the businesses that
you are the guys. Your room was a cafeteria, bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sold. Give us the first deal. Give us the first deal.
How the first deal looks like?
How you got your first deal?
My first deal was actually a call. A friend called me and he told me, I need a car. I need this type of a car.
Yeah.
And I was like, one of my friends has a yard then. And then I'm like, oh, okay, you need this car. I tried to reach this friend, does not have that car, but he told me I have a friend who has. And so it's going from one place to another the day before, looking for that car. I called my cousin, who is also a mechanic. I told him, let's go look for a car somewhere. It was a used car. So I had to make sure that it is a good car. I'm one of the people who do not just sell. I want to make sure that after I sell, it's something that you can call me and tell me, you know, you gave me something good. So we went, did a pre-purchase, a PPI inspection, and then after that, I told him I got a good car. So they came. They were excited about the car all the way from Meru. Wow. And yeah, actually the same day they did a transaction and went home with the car. Wow. So that was my first deal.
You must have walked this city jumping.
Of course, I was happy.
And how did you know, when you talk about cars, understanding the market, you know, most of the cars, we have a foreign like influx into the cars.
Yes.
And just understanding the market, you just sold your first car and you feel, wow, this is something I can do. Yeah. And then you get into the market. How long did you take to, in every market needs understanding. Yeah. So how long do you take to understand the market?
I think I spend actually, I am an early person, so most of my early mornings, I started actually studying about cars. I'm also in softwares. Okay. So I'm able to, there's one software that I was doing. I was actually developing a software for cars again. So that software actually made me understand the whole system from Japan. It was a system from Japan. So it made me understand how the cars are purchased there, how all the deals, like what happens from what stage to what stage, from agencies here in Mombasa, how to clear the duty and all that. So I think it took me like, I would say an year, just trying to understand the market and how to go about the whole thing, the importation. I had friends that are in the business. Of course, sometimes there are friends you go to, they don't want really to help. And so you have to dig and know the pros and cons. and actually how to be a successful car dealer at the end of the day.
You know, you've said something very important.
Yeah.
About you have friends who do not want to tell you what they
Yes.
did. Why is it like that, especially with car dealers? I have friends who are car dealers.
Yes.
And I tell you, when you ask them some questions, they just want to go around issues.
Yes.
Why do you guys behave like that?
It's not all of us. I don't want to promise you that I will tell you what happens. But I think it's in every business. It's in security. In security, there are people that think once this guy knows my trade secrets, it's actually called trade secret. When they know my trade secret, then I will not be in business tomorrow. But I think it should not be like that.
But you see, it's I don't think there's a trade secret there, because you know, not everybody can sell cars.
Yes.
I think that should be put in place.
That's true.
Not everybody can sell cars.
Yeah.
And the fact that you refuse with a trade secret, there's somebody else who will give him the secret, and then maybe they will. I think it's a bad problem.
It's a whole, it's a bad problem.
It's a bad problem, but then we need to
we're
find
trying
a
to solve
it.
We'll keep solving it.
Let's keep trying to solve it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about cars, and we want to just come up with something today about you being a dealer. Because we're going to talk about the people who buy, the consumers.
Yeah.
You being a dealer and the kind of trends that are in the market today.
Yes.
What are the most, what are the current, let me not use trends, but type of cars that people are buying?
I think it depends on the taste and preference. Depending, because I'm finding actually when we are growing up, we used to see that logo always. The car in front of you is always a Toyota. Of course, Toyota's coming into market, especially the 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 era. They really came to market. But before then, we had the Peugeots.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to most homes, you would find Peugeots parked.
There's a Peugeot.
There's a Peugeot. So, but people are going back to those days. People are going back to Germany cars. People are going back to those Britain cars. People are going back to, if you, Mazdas. I think if you have actually seen, Mazda is one of the best-selling car.
Oh, okay.
Even with people saying maybe it has this or this pro and con, people would still, actually every day, I think even today I'll get an inquiry about a Mazda. So that's one of the best-selling. Of course, leaving Toyota aside because it's an understatement, I would actually say Mazda is one of the best-selling cars now. Yeah.
Is it that Kenyans have just discovered? I mean, there's the brand. Let me not even mention a brand, but there's this brand myth.
Yes.
That there's you have to have this. In fact, a long time ago, when you wanted to buy a car, they would ask you, they would mention a brand. You know. Because if it is not that, and you don't know what they are, they just want the brand.
Yes.
But they don't want the mechanics around it. Today we see people with European cars. We're seeing German cars. We're seeing, even Chinese cars on the streets. Indian cars on the streets. Thailand. And all those brands are in the streets today.
Yes.
Is it because there's access to parts? Is it because there's people have just say kufa driver?
I would say nowadays it's actually what I'm seeing a lot. It's not about the brand per se. People are looking for luxury. Yes. People are looking for not just a basic setup. I mean, someone said it's just like a single room. There are cars you get inside, it's just like a single room. It's someone used to call it a self-confused room. You know,
don't say that. People here who are
no, please don't mistake me. But I'm just saying there are cars that are too basic.
Okay.
I mean, there is nothing from the dashboard, from the seats. It's just a basic car. You drive it for a long time. You're actually tired before you get where you are going. You'd rather go with a matatu. I mean. So, well, we say they are means of transport.
They are means of transport.
And they are cars. So some people are using means of transport.
Then they are vehicles.
Then they are vehicles. They say panda gari to end. It's not
they
just
are vehicles you mount. They are vehicles you.
Anyway, but maybe to answer you better is to say, nowadays the mechanics of the car, as long as you have a good car, you have sourced a good grade, because we start there. So it's a good condition car, good grade. There's no lie about it. You have most of my clients, and I would say this without fear, most of my clients have come back with many clients, actually. Most referrals.
Amazingly, the car business seems to really rely on referrals.
It's that is it, actually.
I think one of the things I remember, there's a man I went to visit in Mombasa. He sells cars.
Yeah.
And he said his business solely relies on
referrals.
Even if he advertises, he solely relies on referrals. The people he has sold cars.
That's true.
When the people see those cars, they go ask him, where did you buy the car?
That's true.
And then that call is made, and then he knows. And so he said, for him, selling the car, like you've just said, is no longer selling a car.
Yeah.
You have to make this person.
Yeah.
You're actually recruiting a new salesman.
That's true. That's true. I love that.
Just told me, I am just recruiting a salesman, so I'll do anything available to make sure that I get this salesman.
Yeah.
Because the moment this man drives out of here, or this woman, I have 2 or 3 customers.
Yeah.
And he told me that's how he lives. Yeah.
It's true. In cars, and I think that's why I sparked that conversation. I said that it's about referrals.
Yes.
Referral meaning that if I sold you something bad, you would not come back.
Oh, yeah.
If I just made a deal for me to be happy and go home, then it's about me. It's not about you. Again, it's trust. Selling cars is based on trust.
Yes.
Someone gives you 3 million. Most of them, they have just been referred. They don't know you. And they expect their car in 45 days. I mean, it's not easy, especially when you're importing.
They're shaking. Sometimes they have fevers.
Yes, sometimes they involve lawyers. They write an agreement. Which is okay. Yeah.
And
so
it's true because I'm sure you're aware, early in the year, we had one of the biggest car dealers, car dealer scandals in this country that was trending. I'm sure you can find it.
That's right.
And basically, it's a breach of trust.
That's true.
And you could see the same referrals working against you.
Yes, of course.
You know, it's like people agreed, let's go and just get this guy. They went online, they went on site, they went. I mean, it was quite something.
You see, the dealer had done a lot of marketing again.
Yes.
He had a very big following on social media.
Yes.
Actually, the trust was his trust was not from referrals. It was from social media.
Social media.
Whatever is built on social media can be brought down by social media itself.
Social media.
That's something that you need to know. And as you are saying, if it's built by referrals, the referrals can also go down.
They'll bring you down.
Yeah, that's true.
And so for you, you basically build on a customer to have an experience, to have the right thing, so that tomorrow you're able to get what you
In fact, I sell more on referrals. Yeah.
You say the trends basically are based on preference.
Test and preference.
Yeah. So money is not a problem.
Money is not a problem.
Jesus saves, we spend.
We spend. But of course, money, it depends with also the age. You see the age that now we are selling. The other trend is actually age.
Yes.
The age that we have, when we are talking about the revolutionary age, the millennials and the Gen Zs going upwards, I think it's a very good age to sell cars to, because nowadays they are not thinking about the brand. As I said, they're not thinking about the mechanics. Then they know if it is good, I have to get it.
But then I met another interesting report. I don't know if it has affected you. A very interesting report that those millennials you're mentioning, or Gen Zs you're mentioning, they are not buying cars. Them, they are not interested in ownership. They're interested in access.
Okay.
Access.
Okay.
Not ownership. Access. Can I go from here to Nakuru? Yes. So do you have the car? Yes. If he hires a vehicle, is it in good order? They drive it to Nakuru. When they arrive to Nakuru, they don't want to own a house.
Yeah.
Can I rent?
Yeah.
Yes. Airbnb? Yes. So access.
It's a factor.
Is it something that has affected, or is it a factor?
It's a factor. I would say it's a factor, but it's not really a big problem. The same people. And I would say that actually, most of my also customers, they are actually that age. And amazingly, they don't buy small cars.
I know.
Yeah, they don't buy small cars.
They are revenging.
Actually, it's the other age which is buying now the medium-sized cars.
Yes. But you see, the other age basically is looking at transport.
Means of transport.
Means
of transport.
Means
Not the class
really
and luxury.
And it's not that they can't afford it.
Yes.
Again, they also, I think there's a place that people reach.
Yeah.
They just need to move from point A to B in comfort.
And they are okay.
They are okay.
That's true.
As long as they are not there. And then again, also the fuel issue.
Yes.
Has it affected?
The fuel issue, of course, with the EVs, the electrical vehicles, and also the hybrid vehicles.
Yes.
I think now.
And I think we need to talk about the electrical, the new revolution of electrical and the hybrid.
The hybrid.
Yeah.
Of course, the hybrid, one of the advantages, it's the fuel efficiency. The hybrid, you can go for a long distance without caring because you can still do petrol. But the EVs, you have to look for a place to charge, a station to charge. The plug-in, you can charge at home and go. You have a car, you plug in at home,
and
charge.
Saying you plug you are charging your phone, your car,
and your TV.
And your TV, they're being charged.
Charged.
Everything is being charged. Because
that's true. Like now, as you can see, cars like the Nissans, the Note, the electric, it's really selling. And a friend was actually telling me the other day he's looking for it because he has experienced it with a friend. They are going for a long distance, coming back, and I'm not marketing it, but it's a true story.
But you're selling it.
Yeah, and I'm selling it. I'm selling it, so I have to market it anyway.
I get it.
And people are looking for saving. People are looking for saving. Of course, long term, it's not actually bad because, you know, it's just direct. It's not like the combustion engines that we used to see with fuel. And even in terms of torque, the electric vehicles are good because it's just a motor and a converter.
Yeah.
But now, of course, the hybrid is the battery, the converter, and of course, we still have a space for fuel. So there is still some drag.
Wow.
Yeah. But of course, it also depends with taste. There are people that hybrid, for me, no. There are people that just want the normal ones. But it's technology, like the way manuals were, the automatic cars were being introduced. Most people said no, we don't want them.
We want to feel the stick.
Yes. But now, people are okay with.
Let me ask you about a myth. Is it a myth or because you're in the market?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes the people in the market can tell you, you have the right picture. Basically, you know your problems and you know you are. So there's this notion, oh, life is so bad in Kenya. People are not even buying cars. You know, is this just okay? Now, don't use the word hubris, but is this just talk or are you selling cars?
Come again.
This talk that there is no money in Kenya, people are not buying cars, there is nothing in Kenya, we are done, busted.
No, it's just
but you're selling cars.
It's a myth. It's a myth. People have money. Actually, I usually tell people, if you don't have money, just speak on your behalf.
Say you
I don't have. It's not that people don't have. Because people are buying and buying huge amounts.
Huge amounts, you know.
Huge amounts of money and big cars, as I said. It's not one or twice in a week. You could sell like 3 big cars. That tells you that people have money.
So this story, this propaganda, there is no business in Kenya, there's no money, is not true.
It's not true, I would say. Business is there. Circulation of money is there. Of course, it's a talk. People have to comfort themselves. And maybe they also want to show you that they do not have, so that you don't borrow them.
So that's the secret behind it.
Probably.
Because you see, there is a lot of negative talk out here. You may think we are done. You know, we are done. There is nothing going on, but people are selling cars. People are buying cars. People are, people are traveling. People are buying properties.
That's true.
In fact, I'm told there's a very high influx in property buying.
That's true.
So this talk, we must be careful not to.
We must be careful. I think it's just a talk in town, and in all ages, across all centuries, that talk will be there. Even when the economy is stable, the talk will be. Cars will be sold, cars will be will always be there, and the business will continue. Yeah.
You're a dealer.
Yes.
And I've collected a lot of information about the dealers. I hear there's a threat to car dealers. Of course, the new CRSP. I don't want to talk about it, but I hear there's a threat.
I will also not talk much about it, but in every business, I would say that there's always a threat. There's always there's always a negative issue, but we'll fight.
You fight through.
You will fight.
You know, I like the way, like I was telling you off camera, I like the way Kenyans adapt. I like the way, because yes, there's that challenge. So do we die because there's a challenge?
Not really.
You just keep buying and selling.
Yeah, we'll keep buying. That's why I say people will always buy anyway. People will sell, whether they are poor people or rich people. The business will continue.
The business will continue.
Yeah.
The other day, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, I saw there's you know, when we come to the car yard, you always come with your mechanic.
Yes.
Just to check through.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw there's one that has been banned.
I know. One of the things, and I say it is trust. One of the things when you are selling a car, for real, you have to be, you have to be real, and you have to be trustworthy. For me, I think in all my deals, I've always strived to give you the best, whether you have come with your mechanic. In fact, there's a lady that I was selling a car one early morning. It was a Sunday. I usually go to fast service, so I told them you have to be here by 7, where we were meeting. I had the car. They told me just come with the car. It's someone I know, I trust, so I did not have any issue. It's actually a friend. So they came with the wife in the morning and their mechanic, and the mechanic is their brother-in-law. And most mechanics, and I would say this without fear of contradiction, most mechanics actually sometimes they are not faithful.
It's true.
They usually have a deal somewhere.
I agree.
And if you're not giving them something, they will make sure your car does not pass the test. But there are them that are faithful, because again, the person who called you is paying you. So the guy comes, looks at the car, and he actually approves the car in a very funny way. He's like, the car is good. He told them, this car is good. It was a used car. This car is good as far as I'm concerned. The car is good. You know, that mechanic, I actually kept record of him, because I've met a lot of them.
Yeah, I've been told about that quite often, that the mechanics would come, and because they have not secured a deal with you, they will just write it off, so, you know, pick, you know, cherry pick some problems here and here.
But they are professional ones.
But they are, in fact, there are those now. People are tending to use the professional ones.
Not your mechanic.
Not your mechanic. You just go get from someone companies, and
that's
they are there.
That's true.
The ones that actually do the inspections and all the pre-inspections and the normal inspections. People are even going to get the insurance ones,
which is okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah, the valuers.
Yes,
which is okay, because again, it's very important to do the PPI, the pre-purchase inspection. It's very important, because
it's very important.
If you don't get it right, then you will suffer. You will be sold a car, and then after a month, the engine is not working. The gearbox, the transmission is not good. So everyone wants reliability. The purpose you're looking for a car is that car to serve you.
Yes.
And I keep telling everyone, actually, anytime someone sends me a used car, I ask them genuinely. Even on WhatsApp here, I ask them, do you have a genuine mechanical problem? And tell me, because, you know, I need to sell this car. I don't want to sell. I usually fear, in quotes, to sell cars. And
again, you are a dealer,
and
you are a seller, and it will be easier for you if you know there's a problem. You know where to go, because all these mechanics are at your disposal.
They know,
and you know the cost of things.
That's true.
So you would say, okay, let me fix it.
Let me fix it. Like now, that car had some issues when I brought it. I did an overhaul of the engine. You know, and after doing the overhaul of the engine, now I was able to sell it. Up to yesterday, the guy called me and he told me, the car is serving us very well. And it is like 3 months since I sold it. So every time I'm getting a car that is used, I first ask, not even pre-purchase, no. I ask the person, are you sure? And actually, I need to do an agreement. Like I told a person, I need to do an agreement with you. If this car fails because you have told me it's so good, then you will face the consequences.
Well, we are not selling cars, but if you want to know anything about cars, we are online now. It's time. We are going for a break. Send your questions. My guests will be answering. Every one of you will be focusing on how to get a good deal, where to get it, and how to go about it. See you after the break.
Thank you.
Convergence Family Camp Meeting. The Convergence is bringing together all kinds of ministers, ministries, believers, and guess what? From children all the way to their grandfathers. And the camp meeting for many years has been always a great blessing. For those young people and their parents and older people that have attended the camp meeting, they always know that it is life-changing. It's a time of fellowship and staying in one place until the presence of God changes and transforms our lives. This is an appeal for all Life Church families, wherever in the world. We always must come together. And this December 9th to 13th, that's a Tuesday afternoon all the way to Saturday morning, we are coming together, the Maasai group of schools here in Kenya. If you're out of the country, make plans to travel. If you are in the farthest part of Kenya, make plans to travel. We are coming together. And listen, the people in the Apostolic House and the people in the city and those who are nearby, listen, December we're going to move out of our houses. We're going to camp together. Listen, there is a generation of people you need to connect with. The younger connect with the older mentor and coach the young, and spending time together is going to be a great opportunity. We're going to emphasize on 3 key words: friendship, fruitfulness, functionality. That is in the Gospel of John chapter 15 verses 14 all the way to 17, and this is going to be amazing. Of course, we are bringing together leaders, West Africa, from Netherlands, from America, from here Kenya, and a couple of places. Listen, it is only 1,500 for the adults. For the children and teens who are between 7 years and 13 years, you're going to pay 1,000. Of course, it costs much more than that, but we're going to supplement by asking the camp attendees and members of the churches across the country to also contribute to the major budget of the camp. From the Apostolic House, welcome to the camp meeting 2025. God bless you.
This family camp is open to the whole body of Christ.
Welcome back. We are talking about wheels and deals, and we are talking with the dealer so that you can find the best deal in town. What a day today. You know, it's amazing that many people don't think that buying a car is anything big, and some get duped. But getting the best dealer is important. And you know, you don't buy a car for 2 days.
Yeah.
You're buying it to serve you, like you said, for a while, long term. Yeah. And then you need to be very careful that you get the right deal. Yeah. And I want us to talk about, I am a buyer, I am a consumer, and I have come to the captain.
Yeah.
So, and I say I want to buy a car. What is the first thing you ask, or what are the first things I should be able to look out?
Of course, when you come to us, we first listen to you. What do you want? I mean, which car do you want? Some people come confused. I don't know, you know, some of my followers might be watching me, but there are people who come confused. They do not know what they want really. They need our advice.
Yes.
So there are people who actually, by the time they are coming, they have made up their mind. I want this car. I want a specific car. Those people, we try as much as possible actually to satisfy them. So the first question we ask you is that question of what do you want? What are you looking for? And then if it's a viable deal, we go ahead and get your documents right, our documentation right, the transactions, and now the process begins. If it's a car that is already available locally, you go home with your car. If it's a cash deal.
So that means I can come and go home with a car.
You can come, go home with a car, if it's a car that is locally available. But most people who come, actually, there are people who are looking for a specific car, specific details. We actually specialize in getting you a specific unit. There are people, like I sent someone a car that they were in need, and they told it does not have this feature. So I had to look a car with that feature specifically. And I don't convince you to buy what I have. I convince you to buy what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first question is what you want, And if what you want, we have it, we give you. There are, of course, people who come with cash, others bank finance. We actually accept bank finance. Most cars that are locally available are actually sold on bank finance. Also hire purchase.
Okay.
You can come with your 500,000, get a car, paid for it that 6 months. We don't look at your CRB and all that. And we start a journey. But there are people who come loaded. They have full cash. They want to import, actually. Mostly people who have money, they want to import because they want a specific unit. There are them that they are okay with what you have.
Amazing.
So
There's a lady online called, she's called Grace. She's saying it's a very insightful conversation.
Oh, all right, thank you, Chris.
So I hope you will sell her a car.
You said Grace.
You sell her a car. Tell her you get a car.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now I'm thinking about, like you say, I come, I don't understand. I want a car.
Yes.
And in fact, I saw a car that is very good. And is there a space for you to tell him, yeah, this you like, this is good, but there's something better?
Yeah.
Do you get opportunities like those? Or
Yeah.
you just tell her, oh, this is what you
No,
want?
we advise.
Wait.
We advise.
Yeah.
We advise. There are people who come. Let me acknowledge a friend here called 𝗪𝗲𝗘𝗘𝗟𝗦 or Mutinda Mastermind. He's telling me that you advised me to get the best deal. So it's okay. There are people who come and they tell you, I want this car. And maybe you know the pros and cons of that car. They tell you, they ask you the genuine feedbacks, genuine feedback of the car. You give them genuine feedback. There are people who come and they actually have 5 cars in mind.
Ooh.
Of course, they can't go home with 5 cars. Yeah, you have to get them at least one. So we advise. We don't just tell you, okay, this is garbage in. In computer, we say garbage in, garbage out, giggle. It's not that in us. We also try to advise. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. You said young people are buying big cars. Why?
I know one is, as I said, there are young people that are actually making it, young professionals. I would say that actually, not just young people, young professionals that God has helped them and they have money. And part of the money, they want to enjoy it. They say, they want to enjoy it now. When they are gone, there are people who say, you know, they only live once. So they want to live well.
YOLO.
They want to live well.
All right.
Anyway.
Talking about technology, we have seen an influx of very tech cars.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, the language that comes with those high kind of cars. You know, I was driving one time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the digital space, you know,
Yes.
the touch screens.
Yeah.
And you know, I gave a lift to someone. And he said, kitu ikiharibika umekwisha.
Umekwisha.
I told him, no.
Yeah.
Mechanics, fundis,
Wako, yeah.
You know, there's that thought. And you know, the old argument, this thing has no spares.
Yes.
You know, this thing is, this one, in fact, they use a very bad language. It drinks.
Yeah, it drinks well. It's a guzzler.
So what does it drink? Does it drink water?
Yeah.
Water is a car meant to drink if it is drinking anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so how do you help? How do you help? Do you need civic education out here?
What I can say is that people have been in that misconception of, and I said that before, of spares and all that. I actually tell people you are not a mechanic.
Yeah.
You're just a user.
You're a user.
You are a user. So when you are coming for a car, stop asking me the resale value. I mean, you're not a
buying
dealer.
to
Sell. You're not a dealer. You're buying to that car to serve.
It's a very interesting way. You
Yeah.
know, one time we bought a car somewhere one time
Yes.
for a friend, and,
Yes.
and the next person who saw it, he said, "You guys, man, the resale value of this thing,
Yes.
is going to mess you up."
Yeah.
So the question was, were we buying to resell?
Yeah, that is it, and that's why I'm telling you, when you're buying a car, well, it's good. Kenyans, of course, have that mindset for long about the resale value of the car, and when you are buying a car, actually, it should not be the resale value. It should be the longevity.
Yeah.
Should be the long term. How will it serve me? If the car has served you for 10 years, then why are you looking for that car to give you 10 million back? You should release it happily and get another car. So when time comes, I will get another car. That should be the mindset of a buyer. Of course, the mindset of a dealer now should be, I'm buying to sell. How will I resell it? But if you're a end user, you should just think about, recently I was just trying to convince one of my friends to buy a hybrid car that I have. And they told me, no, I'm not looking at the fuel. I mean, I will fuel it. That's why I'm saying young people, you cannot convince them otherwise. When they are fixed on their minds on this is what we want. And I appreciate that mindset because it's also delivering us.
Amazing. So we later got
tutafuel. Haina shida. Acha kujali about fuel. I mean,
I want you to talk to you're a good dealer.
Yeah.
I want you to discuss that. Just give us a mind how to negotiate for a car smartly. Because even if you told me the car is 5 million, I have to talk about.
You have to negotiate a bit.
I have to negotiate. In Kenya, we negotiate for everything.
Yeah. I think one of the things about cars, it usually has there are a lot of competitors. I mean, the car is 1.2 million. You can't sell it 1.9, even if it had a lot of features. Of course, but now as dealers, we have, you can come to my yard or whatever place that I'm selling you a car, and I tell you this car is 10 million. Someone else tells you 5 million. Let me ask you, which car would you buy?
You basically go to the 5 million also you need to find out who is selling.
Good.
Because sometimes the 5 million is a bait.
That's good. I wanted to hear that because there are some people who will always say, I have someone who is selling better. And sometimes I wonder, why did you come to me? I mean, you have a half a deal. Actually, go by that deal. There's a client, I think last week, was really going around in every place looking, and there are such clients once in a while. And we don't,
I mean, you really want to get the best deal. You still believe there's a better deal.
There's a better deal.
But then you see in that better deal, I believe that's where now people get into mess.
In fact, they went and get a car that was being sold cheaper with 600,000. And he called me because he still believed in me. And he said, why am I getting this car with 600,000? And I told him, that's actually a very good deal. Please go by it. And he was being sold by an Asian. I told him, just go by it. That's a good deal. And then after a while, I'm also born again. As I sell cars, I'm born again. In fact, I am a pastor. I'm a youth mentor. So something disturbed me after a while. And then I told him, please send me the chassis number of that vehicle. And then I looked at the chassis number and I found the car had a fault somewhere. So I called him and told him, can you ask that dealer to give you the documents for the car? So they got the document. He had a mechanic for PPI. And so when they went to the car, they found the engine number of the car was not matching the documents. Now tell me, you have gotten a 600,000 less deal? But this car is not a true car. Either it's an accident car, it's a fixed car. Maybe, you see, all that put together, sometimes don't just look at the price. The price is a determinant, of course. The best deal wins, as we say. But as you look for the best deal, make sure that you get also the best deal in quotes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you may say in the pursuit to save.
Yeah.
You find yourself actually you have just been messed up by some guys out here, and you're able to. So the best deal is basically, I think then the best deal is still the best deal with the dealer you have.
Yes. Yeah, depending on what you're getting.
Depending on what you're getting, and again, trust also here. I think the best deal should be called trust. Trust is the best deal.
Trust should be the best deal, and as you look for trust, even the people that you are moving around with, the mechanics and all that, please make sure that they are trustworthy.
I'm telling you, I went to help my uncle to buy a vehicle.
Yeah.
He has this guy who sells him vehicle for many years. And he took me all the way to Mombasa to this man. This man, I'm telling you, he told me, and that's the guy I'm talking about. He says, I'm not looking to sell cars on the road.
Yes.
This man has brought you, isn't it? You buy a car here. And sure enough, we bought a car from that man.
Yes.
Why? Because the man, number one, he was that due with him. We'll call mechanic. Get your mechanic, check it out. He tells, I can't sell you a bad car. He went ahead. You know, that guy even went and treated us because of driving from Mombasa. He did the shopping for us to water and everything, put it in the car. He actually serviced the car. You know, changed the oils at his cost.
And maybe do you a full tank. In fact, we are running an offer.
And then he actually gave us fuel.
Yeah.
And I mean, from that alone, I said, if I'm buying a car,
I'm going to go back.
That guy.
Now you're going to come to us.
Because I'm just saying, that was many years ago.
I get your point.
I said, that man has been able to understand it's not about selling cars.
It's helping.
About when somebody comes in a need and you hold their hand, take them through. Because money for a car is not money it's something maybe somebody has saved. So you hold their hands, they get the best deal. They will sing your name all over.
Actually, someone said buying a car is not buying a bread. So you have to be careful.
Yes.
You have to be careful. You have to take the right procedures. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. You know, some people are duped because they are too much in a hurry. You see an online.
Back with a car.
There are people who just see a car online. It's being sold half the price, as I said. And then you even send money before you go to see the car. And by the time you realized, one time, let me give this example also. One time, a friend called me from, let me not mention the region because if there are people watching me, they may know the guy. And he came all the way. He told me, I have bought a car. The car is coming, it's being driven from Mombasa. And I'm meeting the guys at Capital Center. So he told me, Julius, please, I would want you to help me to navigate the town because I'm not familiar with the city. And then maybe from Thika onwards, I'm good. Or from Ruiru. So I told him it's okay. He's my friend, actually. He's my schoolmate for many years. So we went. We met here in town. He actually went to Capital Center. I think we met at Capital Center. So I went there. I found him. I greeted him. And then something in my spirit was like, something is not right. So I asked him, okay, where did you buy the car? Where are the papers? I saw the papers. The papers looked exactly like original papers. He has been sent the NTSA receipts. He has been sent everything. Everything was genuine. Genuine according to the papers he had. And so, of course, one doubt cleared. And then I asked him, so who is selling you? Where did you meet? He told me, no, it's just some guys I met online. I've been researching. And so what is the name? I asked the name. And then quickly, you know, I'm a tech person. So I went to search engines, tried to look for that name. The name was actually hidden somewhere in the, because I'm able to actually go back page and try to look. So the name was reported many times and hidden. So I knew this guy has been duped. So I told him, call the guys, where are they? They told, the guy kept actually communicating. I mean, you would better dupe and keep quiet so that I don't travel all the way from up country to Nairobi and then the car is not coming. So we are there with him and I have now to try to do counseling and try a way of telling this guy you have been caught.
He has been duped.
So to cut the long story short, the guy, I tell the guy, just look here. This is how I broke the news. Look here, because I'm trying to look at these guys, the company you're telling me, and I can see there is something wrong. And the guy was so confused. My goodness. He called Jesus many times. He called God, all the names of God that we know. And there was no answer. And let me tell you, he was so confused. So sometimes it's good when you are buying a car, please deal with a person you know. I actually wondered why he did not come to me. He wanted to surprise me, but the surprise turned sour. But anyway, we live to learn from those mistakes.
Let me ask you. I always hear they say there's always a good time to buy cars. There's a bad time to buy cars.
Yeah.
So is it true?
We used to have bad year. Nowadays we don't have because they don't look at the month. You know, Kitambo, we used to have those bad year, good month. First for the vehicles, that is not there. But again, like now it's a very good time to buy the 2018 models that are being cleared out. You know, now Japan is totally selling out. Like now I cannot import for you a 2018 model if you came to me. I have to import 2019. Of course, January they will be a bit higher. But the used cars, they say in January, they are cheaper because people are looking for school fees People are looking for all those combined.
Kenya
Yeah.
I think it's the best country to live in. You never get bored. So, I mean, I'm thinking about, somebody who's asking that, when is the best time to buy a car?
When is the best time to buy a car? Is when you have money.
Is when you have money.
Simply put.
As much as you said buying online is, there are scams being run, but I think the online market is also selling cars.
Yeah, it's also selling cars.
Because you're also selling online?
The reason people are being conned is because of online. I'm not saying online is bad, but what I'm saying is verify the sources.
Verifying the sources.
Verify the sources. Be sure you're not talking to a robot. You are talking to a person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Do your research well.
Oh my goodness.
And if it is possible, because I said it's not buying a bread, you are buying a car. You know, a bread you can assume, well, that guy was hungry. But a car, man, you have saved as you have saved for many years. So what you do, make sure that you do your research well, your assignment. We call it assignment well. Involve a person.
Yes.
Involve a friend. Don't surprise us with a car, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But we are told when work in silence, surprise the people.
No, you have a friend that you trust, I mean.
You work in silence, my brother.
Yeah. You have a friend that you trust, please just... because the reason you involve a person is when you are not trusting. You're just trying to inquire. Yeah, like I met my fresh customer that I am dealing with now. We were just having a conversation. He's my friend actually. And then I told him, by the way, I can give you a good deal. And he told me, oh, I've even looked in Japan and all that, but I've not been trusting. You see, that is a person who is going slowly and trusting slowly. And he told me, now, I think I can trust you. Start looking for one. So I think going slowly, trusting slowly, that would be good.
Amazing. We are still looking at habits. Let me ask you, what is your biggest deal you've ever made?
I think recently I sold a 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Wow. 2025.
Wow.
I sold it in Nyali. I think that's one of my my biggest deals that I have done.
Amazing. 2025 is big.
Yeah, 2025 direct import. Yeah.
When you talk about prices, there's a rumor that car prices are going up.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, even though it's a rumor, in Kenya, rumors have some source.
No, rumors are
and
true.
Then number two, I'm sure it's not because people want to raise the money. There are factors that are playing underground.
Yes.
And some of them are taxes.
Yeah.
When you talk about money, the price is going up. What do you expect the consumer to think about? They don't see the down game. They don't see those things you work on.
Yes,
you have duty to pay. You have
you have freight
and all those things.
Inspection.
But then they say, but I was told you're a cheap guy. I was told wewe ni mtu mzuri.
Sasa ona hiyo umeletea. I think one,
that conversation unakuanga na.
Yeah, of course. One is to be clear. Be clear. Don't tell a person that I'm going to sell for you 2 million and then when they come 2.5, it's to be clear from the start. Don't just throw a bite, as we said, and then once they are here, now you have a client, you can toss them from east and west. No, just be clear from the beginning. But of course, as we are saying, when the new prices in the new CRSP are going to be implemented, we have just been saved by the courts. But when the prices, what I know is that even as the prices go up, we are also going to try to secure, like for me, I'm going to try to secure a better deal there from the country that I'm importing the car, so that now when I'm bringing it here, it can cap with the current duty for me to give you almost the same price range. Because most people, what they will do, they will compromise now the car, the grade of the car, so that it's cheaper. But if you compromise that, again, you can bring a car and a client start calling you after 1 year. Or 1 year is not long.
One time I had a friend like you, and he took me into a yard, not even a yard. When vehicles leave the ship, there's a place they are stored.
CFS, yeah.
They took me inside. I saw hundreds of cars inside. But then he told me something very strange. He said, here is where things like, some things are removed, depending on who, because at that point, they hire many hands.
Yes.
So he says some of these people, those hands you bring in, they leave with something. So if you import a car and you find something has been removed, what happens?
No, actually, for me, if I've sent you a car I tell you ABCD is there. So by any chance, because sometimes we actually in the agreement the SET is the freight people, they are the ones who actually cause us those trouble. From the port, the problem is not even the CFS. It is from the port to the CFS because the car is transferred.
Okay.
But to curb that for myself, most of my cars come with container. So the problem would be now stripping when the container is being stripped from the CFS. But now my agent is usually on the ground. No stripping has ever been done for my car without an agent being on the ground. Just to make sure that I am not trying to call, because you have an option to call back and say, I'm in the CFS, my car does not have ABCD. Again, the countries that are bringing us the cars, they have also tried to ensure that they have agents on the ground. So that their agent and my agent confirm on paper.
It's a real trust game.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
I think that's not yesterday,
That
of course.
card,
It's a long time ago.
It's a long time,
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I want to ask you as we close, we can't talk everything. Time is up. We have less than a few minutes. New versus used.
New versus used.
When do you advise someone to buy a used car or a new car?
Depending on their finances. Like me, I think I've always advised people that do not have money, if possible, to get a used car that they can afford.
They don't have money, what do you mean?
I mean, someone who came with, they have money actually, but not enough money.
Our labor brother asked you, what are you saying? What
They
are you
have
saying?
enough, not enough money. I'm sorry. People that do not have enough money to purchase a new car.
Yes.
A new car. Because there are people who come, they want bank finance, they want that higher purchase, but they are not yet there. They don't have a reliable monthly income, especially people that do not have a reliable source of income, monthly income. I advise them to get a used car. A car that they can afford comfortably. Please, there is no competition.
Yes.
Just get a car that you can
you're
afford.
not competing with anyone.
Yeah, and when your time comes, we will import a new one. It's not one person. You know, I mentor young people.
Yes.
So I've always told them, when your time comes, you will get a new one. So for now, you have 300,000. Let's look for a car for 300,000. You have 1.5 million, and you want a car for 2 million. At least we can now talk and see if we can now import a car for that 1.5.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. I always ask people who sit there, now that there are secrets, you know, you said there are secrets.
Trade secrets.
So do you, here you said you mentor. So do you think you can mentor an upcoming car dealer or somebody who is interested in car dealerships?
One of the things that I've met, especially in church, because I've been in church for long, I've dealt with young people, is that most people don't come to you because they have a passion for something. They come to you because they are thinking you are making millions. There's something that you said, that it's not everyone who can sell.
It's not everyone.
But if I get someone who can sell, I can mentor them.
Okay.
Because there are people who come, I have different, I'm also in different, I have a different business also. They come and tell me, I think I want to learn, I want to learn graphic design because it has money. You see, I've done that also in campus. And I tell them, no, I think this is not your field. But and that person who is coming to you is a keyboardist.
Yes.
And I mean, this guy, a keyboardist, if he can think well and organize himself well, he can prosper in this keyboard, in this piano.
You know, I saw a young man, a guy plays an electric guitar. Guy's good. Do you know he's one of the best in the market currently?
Guitarist.
Electric guitar.
Yeah.
The boy is bad news. And so I was saying, look at this guy.
Yeah.
He just does that bit. And he's ever busy. You will never find that guy around. He's always working. He's always filling in for people. He's always doing some of the biggest gigs in town. He must be on, just by his playing. So I think I agree with you. We have less than 2 minutes. I want you to look at the camera. And I want you to give like, you know, a parting advice.
Well, I think we have been here. From the captain himself, let me tell you that just trust slowly, as I said. Go slowly, get the best deal, and seal it. Don't just be duped easily by the trends that are happening, the scams that are there. Just make sure that if you are buying a car, you get the best grade for the car, you get the best deal, and run with it. I mean, cars here with us. Don't get a car to compete with people. Please get a car to satisfy your needs. I think that's what I would say. And I would tell you to be the captain today, as Tumothy Mutugi told you.
Where do you get captain?
You get captain here. I have an office here in town, in Nairobi CBD, around Kirinyaga Road in Barb Center, first floor, B20. We have also a space, yard. We have a yard in Nyali, Links Road, next to Tile Center. We also have a yard here in Nairobi. You will find us at Ridgeways, just opposite Shell petrol station. Thank you.
Amazing. So on socials, you're...
Yeah, on socials, Captain Motors, TikTok.
Captain, and you need to spell that captain.
C-A-R.
C-A-R, captain.
Yeah, be the captain.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're so grateful for you to come here on
Yes.
short notice. We thank you for that.
Yeah,
And, I really appreciate you on behalf of Elevate TV. Please, if you have cars to give, Elevate needs cars.
Yeah, you should come. There are many cars.
We need cars. So
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
viewers, that's the best we could do for you. If you want the deal, you have his number and you can get in touch with him even on the socials that he has given us. And also, if you reach us on Elevate Television, we can give you a direct link. Of course, we believe we are not selling cars, but we can give you his contact. That's important for you to know. So we've been with you here, Moses Mururi and my friend Julius, saying goodbye. God bless you.